fuck out, bro. Trix is super good. Yes, they
What?
have a
Dude,
cereal.
Are you
Trix
a-
is ass. Trix went out of business.
Are,
I need
no.
I need a second here before I scissor kick
I'm
you
honestly,
through this fucking screen.
I'm not gonna be surprised if you even like Fruity Pebbles.
I love Fruity Pebbles.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Are you?
How do you not like Fruity? What do you
Cocoa
like?
Pebbles is superior.
To Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like Lucky
Dude.
Charms?
Ooh, Lucky Charms is
Yeah.
Lucky Charms is good.
I'm gonna
Everybody
be
likes
honest.
Lucky Charms.
No, don't like Lucky Charms. I don't like the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. They taste weird.
What? That's
What
the best
That's
part.
the only
know.
fucking part of the cereal
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
literally just eat the marshmallows
Yeah.
and then
If that's
pour the
best
actual
part,
cereal
it's
down the
bad.
drain.
Dude, well, the rest of the cereal is basically just bland Cheerios. So
It is. It's worse than Cheerios.
That's true. That's true.
Honey Nut Cheerios though,
Bang.
not
honey-
bad at all.
Dude, Honey
I
Bunches
love-
of Oats?
Oh, okay. My favorite cereal by far. Honey Bunches of Oats.
Really?
Bang, dude. Are you kidding me? You
I
can
guess-
find
I
me
guess
anywhere
depend-
with Honey Bunches of Oats.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, depending on like, I feel like a good, like all around, you can eat it whenever would be Honey Bunches of Oats.
Dude, so
Like-
good. Also,
Dude,
the amount
I
of
couldn't
sugar.
eat Captain Crunch all the time because, yeah, there's just so much sugar.
I haven't.
The Honey Bunches of Oats honey roasted.
Yes.
That
Fire.
one, oh my god. But
Yes.
again, I mean, this is all cereals, but Jesus, the amount of sugar that is in all of these cereals are insane.
Well, then the sugar and milk and everything like that.
Yeah, correct.
I used to get cornflakes because those
Oh,
are super bland, but I would get cornflakes and I would literally dump like a pound of sugar.
I remember you telling
Why
Into
me
didn't
there.
you just get
before.
Frosted Flakes?
Because
Yeah, we literally had
better.
this discussion
Yeah.
like not
Oh,
that
yeah.
long ago.
You just
yeah.
basically made Frosted Flakes out of cornflakes.
We're poor, bro. Can't afford the Frosted Flakes.
The sugar was
Yeah.
probably more than the cost for the cereal.
No, not if you buy it in bulk, buddy.
Dude,
Costco, baby.
They're more than good. They're
Kirkland.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Kirkland. Yeah, that's true. Dude, okay, actually, I have a big question. How in the hell does Kirkland not get sued for all the, like, basically copying every brand of all time? Like,
I
when you
don't
go in
know.
the store
That's a
and
good question.
buy liquor
Yeah,
from
they have
Costco,
Kirkland.
you can literally buy,
Isn't there
Kirkland
vodka
brand-
like Grey Goose or something
yes,
like that?
their vodka's Grey Goose, their whiskey is Jack Daniels, their rum is Captain.
Ugh.
It's all the same. And they're in similar looking bottles. So
I
I don't
know,
how that works.
I know there was a lawsuit like 3-4 years ago when Kirkland came out with their golf balls because they were like identical to Pro V1s at like half the cost. So like a box of 12 of Pro Vs is like $48.99 and a box of 12 Kirkland was like $16.99 or like $24.99 or something like that. Like it
Dude,
was
Dude, I straight up want somebody that works at Costco to come on the pod and explain.
I wonder if they have a
Know
deal.
how that works.
Like Costco has a deal with everybody that they sell their product. They're like, hey, if we
They
sell your
might.
stuff, we're gonna take some of it and make our own.
we're gonna label it
they're-
as this.
Yeah, well, who cares? Then everybody's like, I'm just gonna get the Kirkland stuff.
So the General Mills Trix in 1954 as a sugar-coated version, General Mills introduced Trix in 1954 as a sugar-coated version of its popular Kix cereal. The original Trix cereal was composed of more than 46% sugar.
Nice. Bro, have you had Kix
Jeez.
before?
Kix has been a long time.
Kix is gross.
It sounds like the Four Loko of cereals.
it's not. It's like
I wish it was.
it's
It's not.
it's literally tastes like I don't
it's
know,
this
like
stuff, dude.
cardboard, bro. It's
Yeah.
like not good. It's really
Mm.
not good.
Oh, what were those? Oh man, what were those ones that were? It was similar to this
Pops?
Kix.
Pops.
Was it Pops? Pops, yeah, dude.
Oh,
Pops was
yeah.
good, dude.
Yeah, I could slam a whole box of Pops for sure. I
Yes.
love Pops.
Pops were good. All right. Basically, since we already started,
Okay.
it's the Way Out Here podcast. Big thing that is related that we're not talking about, but I want to talk about Captain Crunch. This is what started this discussion.
Oh yeah.
It got canceled. Like so somebody found shrimp tails in a box of Captain Crunch, and now there's a war on Captain Crunch. Should we cancel Captain Crunch?
No.
The thing is that's so hard with these like claims is
It could be staged.
that's the thing is like you don't know if
Yes.
something is in something in here in like the box or whatever until you open it. And at that point it's compromised. They could have put it in there at that point.
Yeah, very true.
I think
It's
that
so
just
hard
getting-
unless you're like videoing yourself opening the box of everything you open. Not a bad idea just in case. I feel like you can't win something like that.
Also, it could work against you because you can actually be sued for defamation against the cereal.
Exactly.
And the cereal company could sue you and be like, hey, you lost us this much money because now that's slander, which would be a very big counterpunch. Big Cereal definitely needs to sue some people. I would love to see that. Can you imagine going up in your court case, in your trial? You're like, all right, it's Matt Doyle versus Crafton Crunch. Bang, you hear the gavel and it's like it's court time. And it's just like you, because it's you versus the United States, state's attorney, and it's like you versus Captain Crunch. That'd be so funny. I would pay to for somebody
It's
to video.
definitely it would definitely come down to crunch time for sure.
It would have to. You'd have to. All right. And next topic we got Post Malone. Did you see that he may be coming out with a country album? Straight up country album only.
I'm down with it.
Isn't that crazy? Dude, you
I'm
gotta be
down
so
with it.
talented.
He's so talented.
Yeah, I seen him on, I want to say like Twitter, Instagram or something. He had a video of him singing
Yeah.
some like
saw it on
country
TikTok.
cover. And I was like, oh, he's got a good voice though. I mean, he really can sing whatever. But I'd
Dude,
be
you just
down
have to
to
be so
listen to it.
freaking talented to go. Like, could you imagine his album, in country going #1 or something like that? So now he had the #1 rap album, the #1 like rock album, basically, and then a country album go #1. That'd be pretty crazy. I think
I don't think that's probably never been done before.
I can't imagine
No,
it
it's-
has.
it has.
Something
But
all three.
I can see country and rock going side by
Like-
side because a lot of the country singers were basically rock stars in the 80s and 90s, but rap too, like hip hop.
I don't know. Well, isn't his record label Sony? 'Cause
I think he actually has his own record label now. Post Malone Records, Stony Records,
oh, so that's why he's coming out with a country album.
because he can do whatever he want now.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh, it looks like Post Malone. He's with Republic Records.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm pretty sure Republic Records has. This may be false information I'm spreading, but I'm pretty sure Republic signed has a bunch of country artists.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that's probably why he's doing a country album, is because I thought he was on the same label as like Morgan Wallen or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. I thought that. Okay. So the current Republic Records roster includes Ariana Grande, not bad. Drake, Jesus.
Wow.
Kid Cudi, Post Malone, obviously.
Holy cow. Dude,
Liam-
those are some names.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. Stevie Wonder.
Is he
the
still
Jonas
alive?
Brothers. Yeah, he's just blind. Let's see.
Jesus. Kick him while he's down, huh?
Well, what? I'm just saying he's not dead. He's just blind.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Isn't
So
there
he owns
a
Young-
conspiracy that he's not actually blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big time conspiracy.
Yeah.
He's just way too good at everything for people to believe he's blind.
I
Okay,
low-key
so-
want to throw a football at him and see if he catches it.
Jeez. Also kind of funny, but Seth MacFarlane is signed by Republic Records. That's an odd one. But yeah, they also have Young Money Entertainment, so Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Cash Money Records, Drake,
Holy cow.
Nicki Minaj, all of them. They have Rock Nation, Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son. So damn, this is a big time label, but they also have Pop Smoke, which is funny.
Mm.
Well, they
But-
did.
I
Dude.
don't see. Oh God! Did he die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a couple years
He's-
ago, he got
Oh,
shot.
Sue me! I can't keep
No.
track, dude. It's been like
No.
how many blank smokes have died in the past 3 years?
I don't think there's any blank smoke.
Just pop.
Just Pop Smoke.
Just pop.
Yeah, he died February 19th, 2020. So literally last year.
I swear we've been over this before.
We have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt didn't remember it last time, so I was just next in line.
False. I was the one who introduced you guys to his music.
False.
Yeah, but Taylor, I remember Taylor going, yeah, his music slaps, but it sucks his
Dude, he
ass
was
later.
only
Like,
21.
wait, what?
Oof, man.
He was 21. Not even 21, actually. He was
Child.
19
Oh, damn.
or
that
20.
sucks.
Just kidding. Matt hard.
Same.
Let's see. Okay, I want to know what Morgan Wallen is signed to.
Somebody in Nashville.
Probably. He's signed to Panacea Records.
Pankea?
Yeah, I don't
Pancake
know.
Records?
Big
Loud?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's signed to that Panacea
Probably
Records
anybody
anymore.
anymore.
But
yeah.
Big Loud is an independent label that has Florida Georgia Line, Chris Lane, Della Smith. Oh, and Hardy.
That's who he was signed with, was Hardy.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
Yeah, Hardy. I love Hardy. Hardy is so underrated. This is actually the label. Big Loud is the label that Mike Stud was going to sign with, because he was going to team up with Florida Georgia Line, Morgan Wallen, Hardy. I believe.
Wow, that would be a very interesting lineup.
Tango.
Well,
Yeah.
Mike Stud's new songs in the past couple of weeks have been like not country, but he's singing more. So it's kind of like
More of like that slower kind of.
Yeah.
They're definitely poppy.
Yeah.
They're good though.
They are good. Yeah, they're kind of sad though. You can't like get up to Mike Stud songs right now.
Sad boy hours still.
Yeah, we're
And you get out in the sun, homeboy.
Yeah, we need some summer music, dude. I love like when the spring tunes start hitting and new music gets released, so people can listen to it during the summer. Nothing is better than that. It's almost that time. Like in the next couple of months, we should be getting some new bops.
Getting there. There's some new bops.
New bops. All right. March Madness review. So obviously March Madness was last weekend. It went from Friday to Monday. There were 16, 32. There was like
64.
48 games or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
In 48 games in 4 days. Any thoughts on March Madness? Pretty crazy. Seeing 15 seed Oral Roberts go to the Sweet 16. But did you guys watch March Madness? Any thoughts?
I didn't leave my couch. I had to flip my cushion over because I was starting to fall into a crack because I was in the same spot for so long.
Yeah, that's when you know the couch.
But
is
honestly,
hitting.
I mean, that's me every weekend regardless. But it's just better when there's like March Madness going on.
There was just better TV on.
Yeah, that's true.
Taylor, any wrestling thoughts for the basketball boys?
Some great pumpkin pushing over the weekend.
Pumpkin
I don't know. I only watched a little bit of like whatever I saw on ESPN highlights. I didn't really watch too much of the March.
Are you a big Sports Center guy? Like
no
ESPN top 10 guy? No,
Mm-mm.
just watch.
I honestly don't watch Sports
TikTok.
Center either.
Nope, just watch a lot of violence. Just UFC and racing.
UFC and giggity. Okay.
Giggity.
All right. Well, that's your March Madness review. So you're welcome.
Really in depth.
In-depth thoughts, by the way.
I hope that all the teams are having fun.
Matt Duke is still alive. They could potentially win it, even though they didn't make it to the tournament.
Hey.
So
the only thing I heard was there was like 1,000 upsets.
Yeah,
there was a lot of upsets this year. But honestly, like, I don't know, with like how like basketball happened, I'm not honestly surprised. Like it was just.
Yeah, the big names are not even in the tournament. Well, I mean, you're talking about Duke, Kansas got bounced.
North Carolina got first rounded.
North Carolina. I mean, some of the powerhouses across the country didn't even make it to the second round. So I will tell you one thing. If Gonzaga doesn't win it this year, this is by far the best chance they are ever going to get. If they don't win it this year, Mark Few is going to catch some shit in Spokane.
Fair enough.
It is not just like I hope we win it. It's like, if you don't win it, there's worse repercussions for not winning it than there are celebrations for winning it.
Honestly, though, what a badass year to win it and go undefeated since the 75-76 Indiana Hoosiers.
That's pretty insane. I mean, their team
crazy.
is fucking good.
Was it 85-86?
I think we looked it up last podcast, but I mean, it's been at least 30 years. So
It's been
makes sense.
40, at least 40.
That's crazy. And basketball is just a different sport now. It's so competitive. There's so many good teams.
Yeah, so it's 75, 76. Yeah.
Wow. And with a freshman leading, Jalen Suggs
Dude,
leading
he's
the
had a
team.
rough tournament, dude.
He has, but he's still such an
he's still balling
incredible
out.
player.
Yeah, that's true.
And Corey Kispert, one of like Spokane's favorites right now. He's just a baller. So hopefully they can win it. We'll, I mean, the championship's April 5th, I believe. So we got a couple more weekends. There's a bunch of Northwest teams in, or at least West Coast teams. Oregon and USC literally play each other in the Sweet 16. So they get to punch a ticket to the Elite Eight. So we'll have a West Coast team in the Elite Eight with Gonzaga, and they'll play Gonzaga if they win. And Gonzaga wins against Creighton, which I think Creighton will be like their easiest game since, their first game. So we'll see.
You never know. Gonzaga always finds a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, good Lord. Could you imagine they lost to Creighton? That'd be brutal.
I mean, Creighton's a 5 seed. It's not like they're like that.
Yeah, it's just I think that Oklahoma honestly was probably better than Creighton. Like Oklahoma could have probably beaten Creighton. We'll see. March Madness is crazy.
Actually,
anything could happen.
Yeah. Well, so they're in the Big East. Creighton is. So I mean, yeah, some pretty decent.
The Big East is back. Like I love the Big East now. St. John's, Seton Hall. You got Villanova, UConn.
Dude, they lost
They're fun.
to Georgetown
In the championship.
No, I think it was the semifinals.
Because Georgetown went on to
Georgetown
win the Big East.
Georgetown beat Creighton 73-48.
And then Georgetown got first rounded. March Madness makes no sense. See, you see Georgetown beat the shit out of Creighton by 30. They get in the March Madness and they lose in the first round. And then you see Creighton, they're in the Sweet 16. It makes no sense. Like 1 + 1 does not equal 2 during the NCAA tournament. It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. No.
Yeah. All right. Next thing we got. Let's see. We got to talk about David Dobrik. David Dobrik is under some.
He definitely bricked it.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Speaking of basketball, David Dobrik is throwing up some big old bricks. I mean, there's not much to like touch on. It's kind of a sensitive subject, and by kind of, I mean it's a lot of it sensitive. But ultimately, he posted a video from 2018, I believe, and 2017, and he was associated with this guy who's a scumbag, and this guy has now like sexual assault allegations against him. It was David Dobrik's childhood friend, but David Dobrik monetized this vlog back in the day, and now during that vlog, apparently a sexual assault happened. So not great for old David. But the one thing he's really like messing up on, I've literally seen 5 apology videos minimum. Like he just keeps throwing apology videos out there.
Yeah, I don't really think that's gonna solve anything at this
point. So
point.
if you keep apologizing, like why not get a shovel? You're just digging yourself a deeper hole here. Brutal.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the move is on that.
There's no right answer,
weird.
but I can tell you the wrong answer is apologizing 6
Well,
times.
and then he apologized and posted the video on like his like 3rd YouTube channel.
Yeah, he didn't even post it on his main account. So his apology was like on his.
I heard someone's take on it, and like it made sense. They were saying that they thought he did it that way so he wouldn't make any money off the video.
Yeah, he didn't want to monetize it, but also it looks like he's trying to hide the apology video.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
fair enough.
Yeah, it's a 2-way street for that one. So it's kind of tough. Like, is he being legit and doesn't want to like make money off it, which is understandable, or is he actually trying to? But I mean, like at this point, there'd be no point in hiding it. Like everyone knows about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, you're one of the biggest video.
Yeah, you got 20 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, you're one of the biggest YouTube and TikTok stars out there right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough to hide from anybody at this point. Also, that's your livelihood. Like
that's your career. That's your job right now.
I think the problem that I have with stars like YouTube and TikTok stars is as soon as they find trouble, they start hiding from social media. Like, dude, you made your entire career off social media. Like you built this lifestyle. Now you got to face it head on. You can't just go burrow your way into something. Like I didn't love how like Chris D'Elia, how he just disappeared for like 8
Oh
months.
yeah.
And then now he's like back. He's like doing his podcast, doing videos, like nothing happened. I'm like, so I guess the move is just like go into hiding for 6 months and then come back, do an apology video, and then come back. Like, I don't know. I mean, again, there's no right answer. It's obviously a terrible thing that these people are doing, but it's the way that they go about it is super strange. Also, David Dobrik just launched his podcast like 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. So, and he's already been dropped by DoorDash. He's been dropped by
lot of people.
Chipotle. Almost every single sponsor he had is dropping him, which isn't good for the old mortgage payment because he just bought that huge like $18 million home in Calabasas. So hopefully, hopefully he can defer some payments on that. Maybe get some COVID relief.
It's just, oof.
Oh God.
There's really not much you can say on it, you know.
I know.
No.
Like there's
It's
really,
just like, damn, dude, you fucked up, and then now you're hiding, and then you keep throwing up these apology videos, and now it's making you look even more guilty. But I was gonna say the same thing about the Chris D'Elia thing too. Like he had allegations. Well, no, he had receipts of him emailing a girl that was not of age, some interesting things, and he just like
his was
appeared,
bad.
and now he's. What, did they just drop the charges on him or something, or they just didn't want to do it? Like, it's weird.
Also, I'm not defending David Dobrik here, but David Dobrik wasn't the culprit of that whole situation.
Yeah, that's
like
fair
he
enough.
was not the guilty party of the sexual assault. He was the one that was like vlogging, which you can say he's an accessory to the crime and things
Which
like
I think
that.
that's the big issue is he didn't stop his buddy.
I totally get that. But Chris D'Elia was like, he was the guilty party. Like he was 100%. People came with receipts. He was trying to like solicit minors. It was no bueno. I actually have no idea how he didn't get charged with the crime.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Yeah, he just disappeared for 6 months and like came back like nothing happened. I was like, dude, I mean, people had video or like pictures of you literally like messaging underage girls. That's not great.
Seen it.
Yeah, no, you can't take those back. All right, on a much lighter note, but I wanted to, I saw this over the weekend. I thought it'd be funny, but KFC radio, they were talking about a time period. Can you pick a time period where you don't think you could have survived?
Oh,
is there an era in like the world's history where you genuinely don't think like you would have made it? Like it would
caveman days.
So like, I don't know, 1100 AD.
No, that'd be BC. Wouldn't it?
Like
it'd be BC.
That's the only,
and it'd probably be like,
I think anything
BC.
Yeah, I think anything BC, I would just have been fooked.
Like you wouldn't be a hunter or gatherer.
I'd be a gatherer.
I would.
The hunter is the gatherer, dummy. You definitely would not have survived. This dumbass doesn't even know what he's gathering. Oh my gosh.
You said hunter or gatherer.
No,
I'm gathering
hunter
sticks for
and
the
gatherer.
fire,
You're a
dude.
hunter and a gatherer.
Gotcha.
You fuck.
Oh, Matt's just trying to delegate some work, dude.
I love.
Hey, I was a Boy Scout,
but I ain't gonna kill it. Like, you go do the work. I'll just drag that thing back.
Just tell me where it is. I'll gather it. You gotta kill it though. Oh, that's so funny. I would go out on a limb here and say anything before like 1600, the 1600s would be a brutal time period for me to live in.
Well, I mean, it'd be brutal, but I think you could survive. Oh, well, that's the thing is like, it's like during, I don't know what like the years that would be, but like when, I guess like in the Bible, when like there was like all like the leprosy and all those like diseases back then. I mean, you got a cold, you were dead.
Yeah.
Back then, pretty much like they're like nothing was evolved at all. Well, so probably something like, I don't know, like I feel like in that time period, you'd have to get super lucky.
Well, I mean, up until like, honestly, the 1900s, there wasn't modern medicine. Like even in the 1800s, when the United States was closely founded, there was still a shitload of diseases and weird shit going around. It's not like anybody was getting vaccinated in 1850. You know.
They just stack bodies.
I mean, I'm still not getting vaccinated in 2021. So
Also, they were wearing wigs that were giving them lice. Not a great idea.
True.
That would suck.
Man, I don't even know.
that's tough.
I'd probably say the same with Matt. Like, probably something in the BC area, maybe like early, like the 180 and like up to whatever. But I don't know.
I don't know, I'm barely surviving now,
If-
so I guess I'd have been
I
hell.
was
If
gonna
I-
say
if I had to-
anything below 1700 AD.
Anything below 2000, I wouldn't have made it.
Count me.
I barely squeaked by.
All I'm saying, bro, is if
But
I had to
seriously, I
fight
almost died.
dinosaurs and saber-toothed tigers to get food, like, it's gonna be a long day. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you'd be doing a lot of hunting.
Or like with the dinosaur era, I feel like I'd have been screwed then.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's a given. That would not be my thing. That'd be
Getting chased by a freaking T-Rex.
Didn't I send you guys a TikTok about the dinosaurs, about T-Rexes being dragons?
what?
What?
They have
Must be your other friends.
no.
Dick.
I definitely sent this to you guys. They have never recovered a full T-Rex skeleton before.
What?
Everything
Is that real?
That's 100% real.
So everything's like made?
Everything they've only like have dinosaurs like half or T-Rex like half finished. And so there was, I don't know if this is facts, but they've never finished one, which I know was real. They said they just kind of like pieced it together as what they thought it would be. But this guy had a theory that dragons had hollow bones, and because they flew like birds, so when they were fossilized, they would just break down in the dirt, so they never could get the bones of the dragons.
Dragons aren't real.
But, well, they're T-Rexes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, I've never heard that theory, but
That's
it
a
kind of
hot
makes
take.
sense.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Listen, if you can give me one factual thing about any conspiracy theory, I'm down.
if you could
I'm
talk to me
a
confidently, I'm
believer.
probably gonna believe you, honestly.
Yeah. If you confidently say one fact about a conspiracy, I'm in. You got me. We need guests on the pod. We need like a segment to have literally like a guest every time to just be like, hey, what's your conspiracy theory? This is the Way Out Here podcast. Like a caller. Like we just need like one caller a week to just be like, hey, I got a conspiracy theory for you. And literally we just believe it. Actually, we just say fact or fiction. And you can like we decide, or we come up with like if it's true or not.
I think,
Honestly, I guarantee if we did that, 95% we'd be like, it's definitely fact. That's crazy. Can't believe that happened. Everybody's messing with us all the time. It'd probably come to that. We should take caller questions. That'd be kind of fun.
I'm down.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Hey, I got a voicemail for you. Dude, have you guys, I sent you the video of it, but have you guys ever listened to the Tiny Meat Gang podcast?
I've never listened to the podcast, but I've
with
seen the
Cody Co.
videos on TikTok.
TikTok
my
and stuff.
gosh,
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. They're like so crazy talented. It's wild. You guys know that they were like developers in software companies in Silicon Valley before they were actors and podcasters and entertainers, right?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
They worked at the same company and they were developers, and they're like, fuck this job. So they did something different, and they both became comedians and started acting. Cody Co's and Jimmy Tatro's Real Bros of Simi Valley. He's in that, and like they do the podcast. They're so damn funny. I can't think of Cody Co doing anything else besides what he does right now. Like, can you imagine Cody Co behind a desk, like doing all the ones and zeros and trying to code?
I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. So
Oh, absolutely wild. All right. I don't have any other topics for you guys today. We were going to talk about Facebook, but we decided I was going to tell you how awful my Facebook is now because I have this big Facebook button right in the middle of Facebook. But we looked at it, and all three of us have different versions of Facebook. Don't know how that's happening.
I'm gonna Google it and see
I'm very confused.
if
I feel like we're
if
getting
it's like
punked.
based on the phone.
It has to be. But now I have this complex, like, what does other apps look like on different phones? Like, are all my apps different from everybody else's?
Yeah,
Is my
and
whole life a
why?
lie?
Why are they different?
Like, is Twitter much different than what
I
it
mean, we
should
can
be?
look.
Like, is my
Here's like a Reddit
Instagram?
post back in 2015.
Of course, it's a Reddit post.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. Are all Facebook versions different? Yeah. Facebook is aggressively testing its mobile navigation bar or the series of tabs that run along the bottom of the app. There are 60 distinct versions of the feature worldwide.
60?
So they're probably getting people's feedback on which one it is.
Bro, what the
Let me
fuck?
give you a piece of feedback, Facebook. The version that I have sucks. 0 out of 10. 0.
I wish it would just stay the same and quit
Same.
switching on me because
I
I
don't-
can't figure out where anything's at anymore. And I don't even really use Facebook that often, but
I want
just
to
because of that.
I want to correct my score. 0.2 because I don't have the marketplace on my search bar, or not search bar, but on the navigation bar anymore. I have the big Facebook
What?
button that sucks, but no marketplace. Just the big Facebook button. 60 different versions seems excessive though, right?
That's
That seems a lot.
insane.
How do you get
60 different?
How do you figure out the best one if you have 60 of them?
I'm very curious. I kind of want to look at
Gotta
everybody's
test 'em out.
Facebooks now.
Yeah, people got to send us screenshots of what their Facebook looks like on their phone.
Please, actually, yeah.
We just have
Very
a giant
curious.
thread of
Yeah, started. No, actually started on.
We'll vote on them. Which one's the best one?
Yeah. If Facebook wants our feedback, there's our feedback.
Oh,
We'll give you
that's-
a fucking signed
We're Facebooking on Facebook.
Our way out here group on Facebook just gets paid to test Facebook bars and
Hey.
Facebook features.
Sign me up. I'll do
Yeah,
it for you.
please.
I'll tell you
Oh.
which ones are trash. There are most of them. There's most of them.
Your app is a whole.
I just found this tweet that says, LOL at everyone acting like the Facebook nav
saw
bar is
that.
the next Da Vinci Code or something. I was like, okay, we get it. I'm going to make everybody do that. They're going to screenshot what their nav bar looks like, and we're going to post it to Facebook. That's amazing. I love that all three of us have 3 different versions. That's
So
crazy.
funny.
What are the
So we also have
odds?
3 different phones, so it's like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same like per phone. Like if someone has the same, I don't know. Is Hannah's the same as yours?
No, hers is different. Hers looks like Taylor's. She has
Oh.
the marketplace in the middle.
And does she have a newer phone, or is it
She
the
has
same
the
phone as you?
XR. She has the same phone as me.
What the frick?
What the what?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Way to go, Facebook.
I thought it was honestly, this is bad because Hannah's gonna listen to this podcast. I've been trolling her for like weeks. Like, dude, update your phone. Oh my god, your phone. Like, we have the same phone. What's going on? Like, I keep trolling her that her phone is like from the 80s, and all along it's just Facebook.
You're the same phone.
It's from the 80s, and this version came out like
Dude.
a month ago. You're
To be fair, like Hannah, I always make fun of Hannah's like tech skills because like, if anybody knows Hannah's like a very intelligent girl.
She's
Like,
super smart.
Super smart. She works on marketing analytics all day on things that I could never even begin to comprehend.
I can't even spell her like job title.
But yeah, correct. Yeah, same. But there is a big but to this because I always laugh at her because there are like very simple tech things that she can't do. An example, today, she didn't know how to change her payment method in Venmo. Couldn't figure it out. Took her forever. Well, actually, it's taken her like a month. Like every time there's a Venmo situation, like, hey, make sure you Venmo this person, make sure you do this. She's like, oh, it's connected to the wrong account. Like, I don't know how. Like, because we switched banks when we moved to Spokane. And today I was finally like, can I have your phone? Can we just change the bank account? Literally took me 45 seconds. No time at all. Because all you have to do now is like log into your actual bank. It's super simple. You use the user ID and password, super simple. She's like, oh, how do you do that? Like, those kind of things happen probably twice a week, 3 times a week, where it's like, Hannah's like, oh, I can't find something on my computer. And I like do the search bar to look it up. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. But again, she's one of the smartest people I know. Just can't, like, it's very simple. Crazy.
So it's funny you like bring that up. So my mom's the same way when it comes to this stuff. My mom's like very, very, very smart. Like very smart.
She's the dean of a college.
Yeah, she's almost has her PhD finally finished. Like she's very intelligent, and So I always give her crap, and I try, like, when I have to help her, or even my dad too, like, do something. So my mom was at work like last week, and somebody came up to her and was saying how their kid gives them crap all the time when they have to help them and like figure something out. And his reply was, next time your son says something like that, tell him how long it took him to eat food with a spoon. And I said, you're really going to compare a newborn baby to a full grown adult? Who's worse here, to be honest?
I mean,
I feel like that's what moms do. They
It's a
always
bit-
hold the ultimate trump card.
No, but at the same time, it's like I'm teaching you out of
it's not
your
the
brain.
same thing.
It's not. Your
It's
brain
not
is
the same
fully
thing.
developed. You're 55 years old. You've gone through some serious shit. Like, you were teaching me how to use a spoon when I was months old.
I just started. You've been
Yeah,
here
like,
for
I started
50 years.
exactly. I just started the race. Like,
At that point, I had 0 degrees. You
Yeah.
have 4 of them. Like, why
Yeah.
can't you figure out? Also,
facts.
teaching your son or daughter how to like feed themselves is such a menial thing. Like, I mean, it's so simple. But
I'm
Well,
sure
yeah, so it's
we were
changing
also-
the channel, but here we are.
Yeah, we were also 6 months old. We were in this
Exactly,
world
dude.
for 6 months. Like 180 days we've been here. Let's multiply 55 years by 365 and let's do some math. Like, this is not the same at all. The worst. Yeah, that's the
I
worst.
just started and like
comparison
and I told her like that exact same thing. I was like, well, my brain wasn't even developed yet. I mean, it still isn't, but that's besides the point. And she's like, oh, I knew you'd have something to say back to that. And I was like, yeah, because I'm not an idiot now.
I
know how to
knew
use
you'd
a-
have a
I know how to use a
counterpoint. It's like,
spoon.
I knew you'd have a counterpoint. It's like, yes, mom, I'm not 6 months old anymore.
That's how a conversation works.
Yeah.
You go, I go. You go, I go.
Your mom's
Then
like,
you
God
shut up
damn,
because you don't know what to say.
she's like, God damn, I miss just teaching him how to use a spoon. Like,
I wish you wouldn't talk anymore.
I wish I went the other way on teaching him how to actually speak. Wish we never did that. It sucks.
I mean, she almost did. She almost killed me.
This sucks. All right, we have a new segment, and it's gonna be fun. But first, we're gonna do one whack thing to kick it off. Tay, you want to go first with your one whack thing?
Oh yeah, sure. So a Chicago Cubs prospect.
Oh
Hey-
God,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Jesus Camargo got arrested over the weekend with 21 pounds of methamphetamine in his luggage.
Got to pay those minor leaguers, my guys.
He got pulled over in Denver, or was it Denver or Boulder? He got pulled over in Colorado, and the reason he got pulled over was there was people calling into the police station because his car kept like weaving in and out of traffic and speeding. And so when they pulled him over, they searched the car and they found a duffel bag literally full of like 21 pounds of meth, 1.5 pounds of Oxycontin, and like
Jeez.
$1,000 in cash. So yeah,
Not the best. Also, the funniest part of that
no.
is I saw the picture. It's in his Chicago Cubs duffel
yeah,
bag.
it is, dude. It is. What a promo.
I can tell you what, this guy, the most ballsy guy on planet Earth, if you have that much meth in your car, you bet your ass I'm going 15 under the speed limit.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Like, why are
understand.
you weaving in and out of traffic?
It was probably high, honestly.
On meth? He's a minor league baseball player.
Like, they get drug tested.
Yeah, I don't know how this happens.
I don't
but
think
also,
meth stays in your system that long.
I also saw that guy
FYI.
was from Sinaloa, Mexico, which is like the drug capital of Mexico.
Well, his name is Jesus Camargo, so it's not a very common American name.
No.
Dude,
No,
so I looked it up. That someone else got charged for 22 pounds of meth like a couple years ago as well. Dude, that's worth $1.3 million.
Jeez.
That much meth.
Yo.
I'm guessing
That's
Jesus'
crazy.
contract was not 1.3 mil this year.
Dude, no, I just saw it. I think it was like 5.4 million. He just signed a
What?
1-year deal.
What's this dude doing with meth?
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Let me
He's
see if I
gonna
can pull
throw
it back
away
up.
$5 million to carry around meth for some cartel.
He's got 4 felony charges.
Oh boy.
Dude, he is.
Well, we'll see him on Last Chance U baseball.
Oh my gosh. What JUCO you think he's gonna go to?
East LA baseball.
Elax.
Definitely in Independence.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll probably end up at East Mississippi. That's actually probably a great place for him to be.
Yeah, East Mississippi. He's probably gonna be rolling in the meth money if he stays over there.
Yeah, seriously. I'm curious to follow up on this story because I really want to know how many years he gets in prison. Because obviously
Yeah,
he
me
has to go.
too.
He has to go to jail. There's
Well, yeah.
no like house arrest with this charge.
No. Yeah, I'm curious as to what he's gonna get.
This is not a probation situation.
He gets a fine, gets let out.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Oh.
Sometimes
The GM of the Cubs would have to be the best like GM in all of baseball, in all of the world. If this kid gets like six weeks probation, 6 months probation, still gets to go to spring training. He's just hitting bombs in spring training 2 weeks from now.
well, I guess he's a pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that wasn't his contract. I thought that was his contract though, but it looks like it wasn't his contract. I thought it said he signed with Toronto or something like that. I don't know. I can't find anything on it.
Well, he's unlucky because if he got caught in Oregon instead of Colorado, he would have just got let off with a little warning.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It's
I didn't
all
even think
legal.
about that.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Dang.
I mean, Colorado is probably the next one to legalize like shrooms and meth and stuff like that. So he probably will get let out of jail early once this initiative passed in Colorado because they were the second state to legalize marijuana.
Oregon or Colorado?
Yeah.
Fun fact, I actually have the same birthday as this kid.
Oh no.
November 23rd, dude.
Never forget. That's my guy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's brutal. I saw that picture of it. It was an all-time picture though, because it has that famous royal blue and red Cubs.
It says Cubs on the side of the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's a nice ass bag too.
Dude,
Yeah,
not a great PR statement from the Cubs there. All right, Matt, what's your one mic thing?
Yeah, dude. So mine comes from the great state of North Dakota. Officials had to evacuate the capital, North Dakota capital today twice because one of the representatives that works there brought in a popcorn machine and it caught fire twice in one day. And apparently there's actually a policy in place at the Capitol that you cannot have a popcorn machine in the Capitol outside of the cafeteria area.
What?
Yeah. And they didn't have it inside the cafeteria area, and they had to evacuate the Capitol twice today because
What's in the capital?
Wait, is this like DC?
no, this is North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, thought you were talking about like the capital of the United States.
No.
We kept evacuating because of a popcorn fire. I was like, how weak are we?
What kind of weird ass what's going on in the building? What's in the building that we can't have a popcorn machine in there?
Also,
Like,
what productive
also-
things are going on in North Dakota anyways?
But also, like, how can you not handle a popcorn machine? You're in charge of people's like livelihoods.
Money.
Yeah.
That's all
You
they're
take
in charge of.
Yeah.
Money.
you take in taxes, but you can't handle a popcorn machine.
You can't even make popcorn.
That's pretty on par with what we think politicians do on a daily basis anyways.
Now I'm just gonna think about they're only just making popcorn all day long now.
No, they're burning popcorn.
True, they're burning popcorn.
They're burning popcorn all day long.
Fun
Just-
fact, actually, I did the same thing. So when
hate
my mom
burning
worked at SCC, I would go
Oh,
there in the
no.
summers. And I burnt popcorn, and we had to evacuate Building 6 at SCC.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
No. How pissed was your mom?
But she was pissed. She was pretty mad. But also, it someone else did it, so I didn't feel as bad.
At the same time?
No, it was like, I don't know. I think it was like a few months later or something like that. But someone did the same microwave. You know, because it's like one of those things like you hit the popcorn button and you assume it's gonna make the popcorn perfect. But I've always noticed the popcorn button on a microwave is way too long.
Way too long.
Way
You
too
gotta
long.
take it out early. Also, if you don't have one of those plates in the microwave and you just put popcorn in there and it can't spin around
Like rotate, yeah.
and rotate, it burns the shit out of popcorn. Like you have to have one of those plates to spin around because it doesn't evenly cook the kernels and it just like bakes the
in
kernels
one
in
spot.
Yeah, exactly. So it burns them way easier.
Interesting.
I noticed that in college because we didn't have a freaking plate in there.
Okay.
It was just a microwave with like a shitty microwave that our apartment complex gave us that was like in there.
Why don't you put just a dinner plate in there?
Well, it still didn't have like one of those mechanisms to spin.
It didn't have
just straight up it was a box and a microwave, which seems like a fire hazard in itself to be completely truthful.
Fair enough.
It is.
It just doesn't.
Honestly though, how nice are microwaves though? Like since we're on the microwave topic.
Random,
microwaves are now bougie. Like you get nice microwaves.
Nah,
you can.
Air fryer.
Oh, true. Dude, were you telling me this, Taylor, that there are now people putting in air fryer ovens instead of normal ovens now in their homes?
No, that was not me, but
it's probably
somebody was telling. Yeah, actually, probably
that's incredible.
But it's becoming more popular to not put ovens anymore in your home. You put air fryers. You put a big air fryer in your house now and air fry meat or whatever you need to air fry instead of normal ovens.
I really want to try an air fry Twinkie.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Huh. I'm very curious to see how. I wonder how expensive that is.
What? Like a big ass air fryer?
A big ass one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I guess look up an expensive air fryer and
what's the most expensive air fryer on the
times
market?
it by however big the oven is, maybe. I don't know.
I just want to look up like oven air fryer.
Times it by the oven.
Yeah, the size.
Because I mean, ovens in general. Oh my god, you can get these are huge. Jesus. I mean, this one's $1,000.
No, thank you.
It just that feels excessive to get the biggest one like that because air fryers are small, just in nature.
Just get a regular oven for $400 and then get $100 air fryer. You're chiseling.
Exactly.
You're still under budget.
What is your budget? What are we doing for the air fryer
here? We got. Well, I love watching those like HGTV shows where it's like those couples that show up to the houses. And they're like,
yeah,
what's your house budget? But it's like, oh, it's $600,000, and it's like, well, what do you? And these guys do like literally work from home. They don't do anything. They have.
Okay, dick.
And Matt, not like.
I mean, you're right. Like, I can't afford that, but you're gonna blast me like that.
That was just a shot across the bow.
It's always a software developer or something like that, though. What's your budget? $1 million. Whoa. Okay.
What do you do?
Yeah,
I have an OnlyFans.
Those people are like the richest people on the planet right now.
Yeah, for real. It is.
If you can, yeah.
Dude, I was scrolling through TikTok and this dude, he was on this podcast. I think it was his buddy's podcast.
I seen it. Is it that Mexican kid with the blonde hair?
Dude.
Yeah, I know. I saw it too.
This guy started an OnlyFans, and he's making like $13,000 a month.
What?
Yeah. He said he made $2,000 in his first month, and he didn't even like promote it or nothing.
Is he good looking at least?
Yeah, he's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like if you want like I couldn't make any money because people people would just go to the zoo if they wanted like look at me. You know?
Oh god! But you have a leg up on all the animals. They can't make
not much of a leg, but yeah.
Dude, that'd actually be funny. You're just making OnlyFans for animals. You just keep going to the.
Oh no! All right. No.
That's like a felony, dude.
Okay. Now we're just stepping into a weird world. What's going on?
We gotta reel this in.
Hold on. Retract. What did he say?
Honestly, I take it all back. We're cutting that. That's. I don't know. Like I Yeah, no, I'm not even. I'm gonna let it ride. We're just gonna be creative here.
I think I got a shovel somewhere. Hold on. I'll give it to you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's bad. That's not good.
Whoops.
All right, I'm gonna say my one whack thing before this podcast gets canceled. All right, it's
Animal Planet has entered
Yeah.
the chat.
God, PETA is entered the chat. They're gonna comment on our YouTube channel.
Shit.
All right, a Civil War era cannonball was detonated in Maryland over the weekend by the bomb squad. So
hell yeah.
Maryland bomb squad was summoned to a home to safely dispose of a Civil War era cannonball discovered with its full fusing mechanism still intact.
Wait, I thought a cannonball explodes. I thought it was just a ball that shot out of a cannon and then it went through shit. I didn't think it actually exploded on impact.
I think
so
I thought
so
they were.
it's like a
that's-
first generation missile.
well, yeah. that's
Yeah, there's
exactly what
there's
they were.
definitely like it's kind of like a grenade. It looks like a grenade, honestly.
Yeah, I was trying to look them up. I think they just stuff them full of gunpowder
Yeah.
and they blow
yeah,
up
too,
because they're
yeah.
made out of like what are these made out of? Like clay, cast iron, not clay. Sorry. But
Oh yeah, so cannonballs could be explosive and packed with gunpowder or solid iron projectiles that could cut a lethal swath through buildings or advancing troops.
dang.
Yeah, to be honest, when I think of cannonball, I think of like pirates.
I
shooting
think of it
cannonballs
just
at
like
each other.
going through something. I don't see it like exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
maybe there's
during the
different
Civil
ones.
War. The Civil War obviously was so long ago. It feels
Was it?
ahead of their time to build
Like-
exploding cannonballs.
There's
Wasn't it like 19 something?
You think the Civil War was in the 1900s?
Wasn't it? Oh wow, that was a long time.
it was 18. It was like late
Okay.
1800s.
1861 to 1865.
Why did I think it was so soon?
I don't know.
I mean, like World War One and Two were
Yeah,
1900s.
1940
within-
something. Yeah.
in the past 100 years.
Well, 1920 was 1, 1940 was 2, and then the Korean War 50 doesn't matter. Anyways,
Dude, what a weird time to be alive. Speaking of like the world wars, like could you imagine being born in, let's say,
Dude.
1910? So when you're
So-
10,
Yeah.
World War One happens, and then when you're 30, World War Two happens.
Dude, that's so I was actually talking to my mom about this. So my great grandma, who is in a nursing home, she was born in 1920.
Oh wow.
She's been through it all.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, the 1900s were a wild time period.
Dude, she was in the Great Depression, like all the wars. Like, dude, she's been through like everything. It's crazy.
been through it.
She's still
Seriously.
kicking, dude. She's almost 100, or she is 100. She's almost 100.
Damn.
You know what I always remember? I always remember the date of the Titanic being in
I don't.
1912. I don't know.
I just
why.
remember how big of a bitch Rose was.
There was
There was
so much room.
room.
There was so much room.
The-
You are such a selfish bitch. There is so much room on that damn door. Poor Jack.
God.
Poor Jack. They need
Talk
to
about
remake the Titanic.
Useless
No.
sacrifice.
Yeah, and that time he makes her go in the water.
April 14th, 1912.
If you guys want to buy Civil War cannonballs, they have them for sale on eBay. I'm going
What?
through 'em
How
right
much?
now. Some of these are like 30, 40 bucks.
That's
What?
it. Dude,
Are you
dude,
kidding me?
honestly, you could just buy a blacked out bowling ball and it's the same shit.
Also, how are they going to ship that?
Probably UPS.
A lot of these are free shipping.
Yeah, I bet.
May
because
or
they're
may not
gonna-
explode on impact.
Yeah, dude. They should pay you to get it shipped to your house. Just blows your whole house up.
Well, I don't. They're probably not explosive.
They're Civil War cannonballs, I thought.
Yeah, but they're probably diffused or whatever, if that's possible.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, some of these are pulled.
We'll see. I don't think they would just.
hollowed out. They just
Never
put a
know.
sticker on it. Highly explosive.
Yeah, fragile.
Fragile.
Do not drop or light anything next to.
Don't shake.
They just put that big ass tape on it. Fragile.
Fragile.
Oh man. All right. We got a new segment on the pod. We are going to start a Did You Know segment. So we are going to give you a fun fact every single week from the Way Out Here boys. So it could be an actual fact, It could be a on this date fact. It can be whatever fact that you want to tell the world. So Matt, you go first this time. What's your first did you know fact?
So I have actually two.
Oh, whoa.
So crazy actually, I didn't even know. I mean, like, so like in movies, like where they do drugs and stuff and how they're like obviously fake. So in the movie Scarface, yeah, they're not real drugs, you idiot.
Oh,
God, you can't work with high actors. I mean, you could, but yeah.
They did it.
Anyways,
How high?
have
so
Pineapple
in
Express.
the movie
Mm.
Scarface, they used powdered baby laxatives as the cocaine in there, and it actually caused minor permanent damage to Al Pacino's nasal cavity.
Well, yeah, because he kept sniffing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. That's terrible.
Also, in the movie Wolf of Wall Street, Jonah Hill did so much fake cocaine, he got bronchitis for 3 weeks because he was snorting vitamin D powder, and I guess it got into his lungs and he got infected.
What the fuck?
Damn, that's
Yeah.
brutal. It makes sense though. Like it can't be safe to, like
Inhale
snort a
things.
bunch of random shit.
So what they mainly use is it's a vitamin B complex called inositol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's mainly what they use.
And it's just a weird vitamin
just
B
a-
powder.
It's a vitamin B complex. So yeah, it's just like a powder.
Huh. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. I like that. All right, Tay.
Oh, mine. Oh,
Did you know fact?
mine. The world's largest waterfall is actually under sea, and it's called the Denmark Strait.
Atlantis.
No,
Oh,
it might be, but no, it's the Denmark Strait Cataract. It is the water coming from one side is colder than the other, and so there's like a 2-mile drop straight down from the hot water down to the cold, or maybe the cold
What?
going the it is. It's on the
I mean,
Arctic
that's
Circle between Iceland and Greenland. It's crazy.
a 2-mile waterfall,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes from hot to cold.
and it's underwater.
It's underwater.
I mean, that's
How's that
crazy.
possible? Well, I guess there's still gravity. Like, I guess that still makes right. There's gravity in water,
I just don't get the temperature
Yes.
thing.
right? Oh yeah, there. Okay. Wait, is there gravity in water? Because you can float in water.
Yes, there's gravity in water. That's how water
Yeah.
stays down. That's there's. I don't think it.
No, but when
water
you're
was-
in the water,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it has to do with like buoyancy and things like that.
yeah,
yeah, I should have paid more attention in high school.
I have no idea. It
Not
just
good
says
either.
Huh,
it just
that
says
is
the Nordic
so-
Sea is denser than the Ermringer Sea's water, and it's colder. So when the Nordic Sea meets I don't know how to say this word, Irminger Sea, it like drops 2 miles.
Jeez.
It's weird.
Damn.
Super. I would be curious to see like if there's like a lot of animals that like hit that waterfall and like just drop down. They probably just die immediately. because the
like on
temperature changes
Nemo,
so quick.
the turtle when they go through that like jet
Great
stream.
reference. That's such a good reference.
That's a good.
so solid.
It is. It's pretty good.
So explanation here for how does gravity work in water. When you put something in water, gravity can pull the object down through the water only if an equal volume of water is allowed to go up against the force of gravity. This is called displacement. In effect, gravity has to choose which it will pull down, the water or the immersed object. What we will call buoyancy is, in effect, forcing gravity to make this choice. Still doesn't really clear it up for me, but because
Those were-
I think about it
There are a
because
lot
you
of
can
big
float
words.
because you can float in water. Like your body can float in water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to still swim when you're in the water.
No,
If
you
you're-
can fully relax and not like.
If you gotta like
Yeah, but then
You got to be heavy enough to
Oh, I'm heavy enough.
sink.
Well, it's also like your fat content as well. It plays a part in it.
Does it?
Well, yeah. Again, it's like the buoyancy levels. Like, how buoyant are you? The fat plays into the buoyancy. Like, if you're super muscular, muscles are like dense. Fat is
fat.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to explain
It's
that.
light. It is lighter than muscle.
So you're saying the fatter I am, I can float like a buoy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're the Rock, you're gonna sink to the bottom quick.
Oh, because I'm not as dense.
100%, because the Rock is
get it.
a rock.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a good point with
the
gravity. No, please don't ask me science questions. This is all I got. I think buoyancy is just my buzzword, so I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over.
Just keep saying it.
It sounds right.
This is the
it just sounds right.
I said it confidently the first time, and now it keeps getting.
Yeah, you said buoyancy. I was like, God damn, what is he?
No, I'm getting less and less confident, and it keep like if we keep talking about this, I'm gonna go full blown. Like I have no idea what I'm talking about. So,
yeah, that's like gravity and water.
Do I even know what buoyancy means? I'm very confused.
What is a buoyancy?
Who the hell even came up with buoyancy?
Who's buoyancy? All right. My what did you know? Fun fact of the day. So serial killer Ed Kemper, everybody knows him by he was on Mindhunter, which was a super messed up show about serial killers and figuring out serial killers' strategies and behaviors. He was the one that killed his grandparents, his parents. He also was a cannibal, so he would like eat the people that he killed, which is
that's what cannibalism is.
Yep. There's also another word for it. What is it called when you kill people and eat them? It's like a
weirdo.
Yeah. Psycho.
Yes.
A psychopath.
Normal person. ED.
The Donner Party.
I feel like I don't want to Google this.
I do. I'll Google it. I don't care.
It's like.
Are you talking about necrophilia?
Kind of, but it's not sexual. Like to that, like necrophilia involves like sexual acts, right?
Yeah, with dead people.
I think he was a necrophiliac though, which is fucked up. But
he was
a necrophiliac. He was an endo cannibal. So he would eat the people that he killed as well as having sex with them. Like he was just a messed up guy, whatever. But he befriended the police officers that were investigating his murders, and he would socialize with them at this bar called the Jury Room, close to where he was arrested. They called him Big Ed, and he was actually never a suspect until he confessed at the bar one night and told them that he killed these people.
Bro, what the fuck?
And they thought he was joking, and so they didn't take him seriously until the next day they looked into it, and his DNA matched every single murder.
Turns out my DNA.
But Big Ed, yeah, he was 6'9". So
big boy.
Imagine like being that close of like getting away with it, and then you confess.
I don't think he was trying to get away with it. I think the thing with serial killers is they're not trying to get away with it. Like they want the attention, so they always get caught. That's the biggest because they're weird.
That's why
psyche's messed up, man.
That's why nowadays they don't. Like mass shootings are a little bit different, but the serial killers usually aren't named until their trials because they don't want to glorify the killings of multiple people. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people like Ed Kemper that want to be glorified because they end up getting like a ton of letters in the mail in jail that are like, oh my God, you're my hero. And like weird shit like that, which is nuts, but
blows my mind.
It's crazy how much like weirdos glorify these people, but you know, they do get a lot of fan mail and stuff like that in jail, which is crazy. You would think that they would just like block their mail. But,
yeah, right. You would think like they wouldn't just allow it to come through.
I think it was deemed like a human rights violation if they didn't get their mail and stuff, which it's not like they're entitled to any human rights after killing.
After you kill like multiple people, even if you kill one person.
Yeah, that seems like you would forfeit your opportunity to have basic human rights. But yeah, that's my fun fact of the day. Big Ed, he was friends with all the cops that eventually arrested him for weeks before he got arrested.
Wow.
Do you think the guy who arrested him got promoted? Yeah, I just figured it out. This dude looked.
Doubt it. Probably got
Yeah.
probably
They
got
probably all
fired.
got fired.
Yeah, you guys are terrible.
What
at
do you mean you
this.
guys had drinks with this guy? Were you in on it?
How do you know Big Ed?
Oh, Big Ed. Yeah, he's down at the bar.
Big Ed, why are you here, man?
Yeah, he's in the jail. He's
So I
like,
actually
"Big Ed,
killed
what
a bunch
happened?"
of people.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I
there's like
murdered my
string of
family.
15 murders.
Yeah,
Me.
including my family. Also, how wasn't he the first suspect? He killed his mom and grandparents. He'd be
Was
like
he-
the first guy that I would look at.
Well, he killed his grandparents at like 15. He was a
Yeah.
kid when he did it, but yeah, I don't know. It's always
He
always
is-
a family member.
Okay, I will say the guy that plays him on Mindhunter, if anybody's seen this on Netflix, the guy that plays Ed Kemper literally looks exactly like Ed Kemper. It's so creepy.
Hmm.
It's so creepy.
Really?
And the weirdest part about Ed Kemper is like this kind of ties into the fun fact, but Ed Kemper he talked like a normal dude. Like you would never suspect he would be a killer or anything like that. He never showed signs of anger, anything. And he like befriended people in jail. He befriended all the guards in jail until he died. But which is like creepier than being an asshole and killing people.
Yeah,
You're
like the
just a-
fact that you can like almost have like a switch freaks me out. Like that's freaky.
That makes me uneasy. It makes
Yeah,
me want to
no.
like trust nobody.
My butt is so puckered right now. It's not even funny.
Like it is way impressive that he could just flip a switch and be friends with everybody.
Well, I mean, that's almost like, I mean, it wouldn't be like bipolar, but it'd be like a multiple personality like disorder or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it is just like, I mean, that's the basic root definition of a psychopath or a sociopath. Really, he's a sociopath. That he doesn't believe that he did any wrong or anything like that. He just,
Okay.
yeah.
Now the suits seem kind of fucked up.
Yeah. All right. Did we miss anything on the show? Anything that came up this week? Now that we're doing weekly pods, I kind of miss you guys on Mondays. I'll be
Honestly,
honest.
I freaking hate you guys. No, we got UFC 260 this weekend.
Oh shit, that is this weekend.
Dude, O'Malley's fighting on the
Oh
card.
yeah, baby, the Sugar Show is back.
Oh,
Are we
one
going
thing-
over to Clay's house?
Yeah. We didn't talk about this week. We ran some blackjack over at
Oh my
Northwest.
gosh, how did we
Oh,
forget?
it's the Chino, bro. The Chino trip was fun.
Oh, that was fun. It's a good time.
I could have
Yeah.
stayed at that blackjack table
We're
literally 7 hours straight.
Yeah,
Same.
we're big casino guys now.
Yeah.
We just turned us into big casino guys.
I'm in a
Except for
good
that
habit to
one
get into.
except for that one dealer was an asshole.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
really thought he was gonna teach you a lesson there for a sec.
Matt put
Joke's
the
on you,
sm-
bitch. I won.
Put the smackdown on old boy.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like he was talking shit. So, also Sunday it's supposed to be 63 degrees in Spokane. So, we need to get some golf in at some point.
The problem is, well, actually, it's supposed to be semi-warm until Sunday, so that might be good. Because like, if it's cold and rainy, multiple days after it rain, or if it's just cold, multiple days after it rains,
Yeah,
the greens and stuff won't dry out, and so the fairways would be all mushy and stuff. But it looks like it.
dude. Remember when you put that hole in one of the holes at Trailhead? It was like on the 8th hole. No, 7th hole. It was at par 3, and you hit like a, I don't know. It was like a 9-iron.
Oh my gosh!
Sky high, and it was the greens were
Just-
a little wet and just plunked like on the
Oh,
green. It was
yeah.
like honestly 10 feet from the hole, but this golf ball was probably an
I
inch
wonder if I
into the
still
ground.
have the picture of it.
I think I have the picture of it. It's pretty funny. Literally, the ball is an inch into the ground, and all we said, soft greens out here, soft greens. Just like we knew what we were doing. But I remember I was like, where did the ball go? I thought it went in the hole. It literally was an inch into the ground because the greens were all wet. But yeah, so Friday's supposed to be 56, Saturday 59, and Sunday 63. It doesn't look like it's going to rain tomorrow either. So yeah, it looks like a good weekend to get our golf on.
I think so too, because it won't be like super hot. It'll be
Actually,
be
perfect golf.
perfect.
Weather. You don't
Yeah.
have to be super hot, and you can wear a little sweatshirt out on the golf course. Perfect weather.
Oof, yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait for the spring, summer starting to warm up. And then we're getting close to our San Diego trip. We only got 3 more months.
Oh,
Which
man.
is freaking bananas, dude.
Yeah, it's flown by. I feel like we literally booked that 9 months ago. It feels like, but really it was what?
When did we book? When did we book it?
November,
Did we really?
December.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember when we booked it. I just remember getting a text like, "Hey, are we gonna go to this thing?" And we all
dude,
just
I
said,
love how
"Yup."
like spontaneous that was too. It's like, hey, do you guys want to go to this potentially?
Oh, dude. See, yeah, that picture. Also, what a great picture. The quality of this picture of the golf ball is crazy.
Yeah, too bad it's a shitty Callaway.
Can't promote that. Great.
Nope.
All right, that's going to do it for our Way Out Here episode. Make sure to check us out on Facebook. Our full episodes are on Facebook. Also, the clips, if you want to see little clips, are on Facebook and YouTube. So check out the full videos on YouTube and then check out our Facebook group as well. But we'll be back on Thursday next week. See you guys next week.